Whether it is a carefully curated social media profile, a fastidiously managed corporate press release, or an impeccable resume, there is an intense modern pressure to project absolute perfection. To see how consumers actually respond to that perfection, researchers at Northwestern University analyzed over 111,000 product reviews across 22 different categories. This chart plots purchase probability against star ratings. The likelihood to buy climbs steadily, but exactly at a perfect 5.0, conversion plummets. The actual sweet spot sits between 4.2 and 4.4 stars, revealing a financial penalty for appearing without flaw. When shoppers see an unbroken wall of 5-star praise, they become suspicious. They assume the reviews have been filtered, purchased, or entirely manufactured. Humans have a highly sensitive internal filter for deception. We instinctively reject absolute perfection as unnatural, which means building genuine trust requires a different psychological approach. The mechanics of how mistakes generate trust were documented long before online shopping. In 1966, social psychologist Elliot Aronson ran a study centered around a college quiz bowl. Aronson had participants listen to an audio recording of a highly intelligent competitor answering nearly every trivia question correctly, establishing a baseline of extreme competence. In half of those recordings, Aronson added a minor disruption at the end. The brilliant quiz taker awkwardly knocks over a cup of coffee, spilling it all over himself. The listeners who heard the coffee spill rated the competitor as significantly more attractive and likable than the listeners who heard the flawless performance. Aronson termed this the Pratfall Effect, but he noted a strict condition. The blunder only increases likability if the person making the mistake is already proven to be highly capable. If a person performing poorly on the quiz spilled the coffee, the audience judged them even more harshly, viewing the accident as further proof of their incompetence. For the elite, a minor slip-up acts as a humanizing bridge. It softens the intimidation of their high status and creates an empathetic connection with the observer. That same psychological mechanism scales far beyond the laboratory, heavily influencing how the public reacts to high-profile figures. When actress Jennifer Lawrence tripped on the stairs while accepting an Oscar, it punctured the rigid glamour of the event and caused her popularity to surge. Massive corporations engineer this exact vulnerability to win back market share. Domino's Pizza drove a 14% spike in quarterly sales by launching a campaign admitting their old crust tasted like cardboard. In the 1960s, Volkswagen ran a print ad calling their own Beetle a lemon due to a microscopic blemish on a chrome strip, proving their quality control was impossibly strict. Listerine took a similar approach, basing their early marketing on the fact that their mouthwash tasted terrible. The implication was that a medicine that harsh had to be killing germs. By voluntarily pointing out a minor weakness, these brands bypass consumer skepticism. Admitting a flaw makes their claims of overall excellence instantly believable. We actively seek out the Pratfall Effect, even when we leave the physical world and enter entirely synthetic digital environments like video games. Game designers rely on a concept called wishful identification, the psychological desire of players to inhabit idealized, highly capable versions of themselves. But developers face a serious problem. If a digital hero is programmed to be entirely flawless, players quickly find the avatar emotionally alienating. To make these characters magnetic, writers inject them with tragic pasts. They add bad habits and impossible moral dilemmas. Even in a fantasy setting where we hold the power to be perfect, our psychology demands the architecture of imperfection to forge a real bond. Software engineers are now hard-coding this exact same 1960s psychological quirk directly into the very foundations of artificial intelligence. Large language models act as massive confidence engines. Before they provide an answer, they constantly grade brands and products to ensure they aren't generating hallucinations or false data. This algorithm searches for ground truth. It scans data for negative constraints, minor complaints or flaws, accepting mixed data while rejecting purely perfect streams. A dataset with only 5-star praise is categorized as manipulated, lowering its confidence score. In an ecosystem where every data point is audited for authenticity, a lack of flaws has become a liability. Building trust, whether with a human friend, a mass market, or an AI algorithm, requires the competence to succeed and the courage to spill the coffee.